Hello, everybody. I managed to actually do that properly. Isn't that a miracle? I promised you I would do a mid-month reading for October because I was so confused with the one that I did at the beginning of the month. So here I am. There's a few people joined in. How lovely. Welcome to all of you who are here. I've just kicked myself into the comments. Hi, Tracy. Okay. So let's see if I can unconfuse myself. Our word for the middle of the month is discretion. That's an interesting little word. I wonder what that's about. Oops, now I'm throwing things on the floor. Stay with me. I think I like that word better. It threw itself out, and it's serenity. So when they throw themselves at me, I figure they must want to be here for a reason. So let's see what my cards have got to say. Okay. New journeys, calmer waters, things changing. Balance. This talks about all your hard work. The work is done. All the hard work that you've been doing is done. And it's time now to start to enjoy what you've been working towards, whatever that is in your space. At your feet, horrible card, but it's the 10. And it's like all of this trouble and feeling like you're being stabbed in the back and feeling like you're not getting anywhere, all of this, because it's sitting at your feet, it's come to an end. It's done. It's gone. It's all done. So if you've been struggling, I think there's a lot of us at the moment feel like we're wading through mud because at the moment the energy is really, really heavy and it's been a struggle. And there's a few people that I've been speaking to where we all just feel like, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. And this card's saying, well, we've come to the end of that nonsense. And it's the beginning of a new journey and a new start. Yay. And around that, I've got a celebration. It's like, yes, it's all okay. It's all going to be okay. There's a celebration coming. It's all good, all fine. I like this better than the last one. Ooh, one of my very favorite cards. For me, this card is all about not what am I going to do or how am I going to do it. This card for me is all about who am I going to be? Where am I going? All the hard work has been done. It's time to celebrate. It's time to start that new journey and start that new beginning. So step up, step in to who you're going to be next. All about what the next chapter of your life is going to look like and what you want it to look like. Okay. Now, this card for me is always about being stuck. And I think that's how a lot of people are feeling at the moment. They're feeling like they're not getting anywhere and that they're stuck. My take on that, and my next card has just validated that for me. We're not stuck. This card is all about gather your resources, get yourself together. Like all of these little cups are full, but it's about gathering your resources because even although you feel like you're not going anywhere, you actually are. It's about gather your clan, get your people together, get yourself together, get sorted because beginning of a brand new chapter. Brand new. The Fool for me is always about ends of things because it's the Fool's journey through the tarot. So we've done all the hard work, we've learned the lessons, we've struggled and we've fought with ourselves and everybody else, but we've finally got ourselves to a place where we're ready to take that huge leap forward. We now know who we are and what we want to be. It's time to celebrate that. and start on our brand new journey. Now, they're lovely cards, lovely cards. Maybe what's coming is the Serenity. Now they're falling out at me. My cards don't do that. That's Amanda's job. Whoa, I've got another one. Come on, if you're going to fall out, fall out. Thank you. This is apparently the new way of doing things. They just throw themselves at you. So what have I got for the last one? Come on. Out you come, babies. Again. Now that's interesting. Okay. I'll stop throwing things around the place. Pick one, pick two, pick three. But breaking free. Breaking free, escaping. Kerry has actually put up, the energy's been heavy. It will be great to wade out of it and be unstuck second half of this month. Again, that stuck feeling, I don't think it was stuck. I think it was rest, relax, calm the farm. You know what you need to do. Break free from anything that's holding you back. Just let it go. You know, the thing about being in control or thinking that you're in control is that you get into this space where you feel you've got to do stuff all the time and you take on the responsibility for the whole world. And every now and again, let the reins go, because the world will not fall apart if you just let it go and be still and do nothing. Because I think because this energy is changing, there's going to be this upsurge of stuff, things that we're going to have to deal with. And because there's a celebration around it, it's all going to be okay. It's going to be good stuff. But maybe this is just a space for us to breathe and relax, break free of anything that is perceived to be holding us back and get on with it. Because the next card that fell out says new opportunities. So it's again that celebration, the work. I keep getting in my head, the work has been done. You've done it. You've paved the way. And you're in this holding spot where you're gathering your resources, you're gathering your energy, you're tying all the things, all the loose ends up, and you're ready for the new opportunity that's coming, whatever that is in your world. Now, around that, I had two cards, which is interesting. Now, the first one, which is going to make a lot of people really excited, is romantic partner. And I tried to make it go away because it fell out the first time and I stuck it back on the top of the pack because it tipped itself out. It didn't actually fall out. And then it came back again. So I thought, okay, you want to be here, mate? In you pop. So if you've been looking for love, wanting love, break free from the chains that have held you back from actually stepping into a relationship. If you're in a relationship, this might mean that things are going to get better. It's going to look up. It's all going to be okay. So that's the first card. The second one that popped out is financial flow. So it feels like if you've been worried about money, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. The more you worry about what you haven't got, you get more of what you haven't got. So if you just make the assumption that the money will be there, it'll be okay, it'll just pop in. Kerry's on today. We keep buying things that, well, we don't necessarily need them, but we want them. And parcels arrive at my house every single day because I see stuff that I like and I think, you know, I'm just going to buy it because if I hold on to the money, there's no space for any new money to come in. So I'll buy little bits and pieces and I'll buy things because I just make the assumption that money is going to come one way or another. Don't know how, but money is going to come. And as long as I don't stress about it, it's always there. The minute I start freaking out and think, Dauber, she says, cheek of you. The minute I start freaking out about money and thinking, oh my God, I haven't got any, I don't get any. Things just stop. This is my friend. So you're saying I won't kill my husband and I'll get a job. You interpret this any way you choose, Miss Yvonne. Whatever works for you. I would suggest you don't kill your husband because your job could be in jail and you wouldn't like that. So perhaps not. But money's coming. Money's coming in. To kind of, I got silly people on here today. I got so many naughty people here. Um, Somebody has also said they need to declutter. That's a really good idea because as you get rid of stuff, it makes stuff come in. And you know that stuff that you put in boxes and stick in the garage? If you don't need it, throw it away because it's not it's not going to serve you. It's not going to last in a box. All that's going to happen is 3 months, 6 months, or the next time you move, you're going to open that box and you're going to think, I haven't used this for 6 months, so apparently I don't need it. So as you clear stuff out, it makes space for more stuff to come in. Belinda, I remember saying that when my husband asked where my money went in our account after clothes shopping. See, I've got the perfect excuse for that. Every single day, my husband has embraced Temu with a passion, and Temu sells fishing stuff. And he buys all these beautiful shiny things, lures and feathers and all that nonsense, shaky things to catch fish with. And I call them my boy crystals. So when girl crystals, my shiny things turn up, I'll say to him, "Ooh, girl crystals instead of your boy crystals." So he can't fight with me. Yeah, Temu rocks. Temu does, but it costs a lot of money. It costs me a lot of money. I love Temu. The this one, this discretion card and the serenity. I just find that really interesting because if you've been in a place where you're maybe not very happy or you're surrounded by people who are miserable, when you become happy, they don't like it. They just don't like it. And it all talks about you're so lucky, you're so lucky. And it's not about that. It's not about that at all. It's about you've done the work to get to a place where you're happy with yourself and you're not just whinging to everybody in the universe about how your life sucks. So when things start going good, people who are still in that space get jealous and they don't want to talk to you and they try to pull you back down again. So if things flip and start looking good for you, get yourself away from all your negative Nellies because they'll just pull you back down again, So stay with the people that are at the same vibration as you, that are in that positive space, that are happy and that are doing okay. And again, this isn't about having lots. This is about having enough, It's about not having to worry about stuff. It's about not having to stress over stuff. It's about knowing that if a bill comes in, you can pay it. It's about knowing if you want to buy stuff, Temu rocks, just buy it. And without having to think, oh my goodness, can I afford this? It's just about having enough to live the way you wish to live and the way you want to live. So you just need to focus on that, focus on the positive. I've got my energy cards and I'm going to pull. I'm not going to let them throw themselves at me. I'm just going to pull 3 of them and see what they have to say. So, the first one says a grand symphony. It's like all the people in the orchestra have actually got their shit together and it's all just going to come together. It's like, ta-da, here we go. It's going to be okay. Ha, how interesting. Not only is it going to be a grand symphony, everything is going to be in perfect harmony. Isn't that strange? I love my cards. Let's see what the last one is. Let's have a look. Yes. Shining through. It feels like for some of us, we've been in this little dark space for a little while. And again, that marking time, not feeling like we're getting anywhere. All of a sudden, and I think that's what the other card said. So this is really validation. You know, um, you've done all the work. You've pulled everything together. We've got to that point of it's all there, the grand symphony. It's all your bits and pieces have got themselves together. You've got it sorted. It's all now flowing in perfect harmony. You know, it's like everything just seems to click into place. It's the domino effect. One thing happens and then tung, 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 they all happen. So this period of maybe self-reflection, this period of getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve you, this period of working out who you want to be and what you want the next chapter of your life to look like is all of a sudden going to start shining through for you. So it just feels like, even although I just think we've got a week or so to go of this um, energy, you know, it's I don't think it's very long. I've got October the 22nd in my head when things will flip and things will change and things will start to, the energy will start to get better. I know very, very little about astrology. The only thing I ever know about is when Freddie Mercury goes into retrograde, and that upsets so many people. It doesn't upset me. That retrograde stuff going backwards, I think sometimes when you hit that retrograde stuff, it's good to go backwards because that can move you forward. Whereas all sorts of people freak out about Freddie going into retrograde. I just think, nah, you're drunk. It'll be fine. I'll just plow my way through this. So this is where we're at. We're at that. It's time to let go and let flow. Be like water. You've been hanging on so tight, or you've been marking time and plowing your way through things, but it just feels so much. Give it till the 22nd of October. We're at the 16th, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. 6 days. 6 days. Just give it that 6 days and wait for that shift in the energy. If any of you on here know anything about astrology and anything that's happening, like with the planets or whatever the heck goes on up there, pop it into the chat, because like I say, I don't know. I just get the feeling that we're in this position of the energy will shift for us, and then all the work that we've done will just come together. So for the next few days, just start thinking, okay, it's coming, it's coming. What do I really want? What's it going to look like? How am I going to make this happen? I've done all the work. So now I'll just sit back, put my feet up, have a cup of tea and a drink of wine and maybe a scotch and a biscuit, and it'll all just come together. So there you go, my lovelies. There you go. I'm much happier with this reading than I was with the last one. The last one I got all confused with. Maybe just because I know it resonated with some of the people on here, but I couldn't get my head around it. And that's why I chose to do this one, because I thought, what the heck is happening back there? I don't know what this is all about. So it just feels very much like we're there. We've done it. We've got to where we need to be. So thank you to Karen and Amanda and Colleen and who else is on? Karen and Tracy and Belinda and Yvonne and Kerry Berry and anybody else that I've missed. If you're on YouTube, I can't see you. But thank you to everybody and Lindy for all your lovely comments down here as well. I'm really excited about this. So while I'm on, just to annoy you, can we please, as a collective, remember Israel in our prayers? Because what's happening over there is horrible. So if we can just send love and light there, and love and light to Ukraine, and love and light to anybody else that needs it, just in passing, as long as you put it in your prayers, you don't need to do anything else either. The universe will take care of that stuff as well. Just have a go. Oh, no, someone has said we've just had an eclipse. Thank you, whoever you are on Facebook. We've just had an eclipse, and this will help manifest, push us forward. and truths will come out. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bless you. I'm going to toddle off, but this is good. This is really good. When things change for you, you know, a lot of people put shit on Facebook saying this has happened and that has happened and bloody, bloody, bloody happened. But when you feel things changing, when you feel your energy shifting, when things get lighter for you, whack it up on the Harmony for Tranquility and Celtic Tarot chat place, because we all will support anybody and everybody when they're in a sad space. But I think it's really important that we celebrate with you when you're in a happy space. So if good things, not even if, when good things start happening for you in the next couple of weeks, stick it up, let us know, and we'll all say, yay, more celebrations, more celebrations. So thank you for being with me. Thank you for listening. If you liked it, comment, like, share. We'll see most of you. We have a live on Sunday. Oh, and you'll like this. On Sunday, we're doing an all reading show. So for you, all of you that are on here that come in for our readings, can you come up with a question? Arrive with a question, and we'll get through as many of you as we possibly can with your questions. There'll be a couple of people on there. There's an AJ on here that we're going to invite to come on as well. So there'll be maybe 3, maybe 4 of us. It depends on how busy people are. So we'll catch up with you on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your week. Love you lots. Thank you. Bye-bye.